Da da da. I've got a long road ahead.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
No time to rest.
I don't know, dear. I don't know.
Is expecting you.
All we can do
Please
is be
make your way
patient.
to the audience chamber.
It's the waiting that's hard. If we could just talk to one of the fists, it would be as clear as day that we're not criminals.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Are they going
I
to
spoke
arrest
to a
us?
witness who says you entered the house
throw some
before. No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
They say Gortash won't be king, but that pomp upstairs sure sounds like a coronation.
Who doesn't
Down the
fist
door.
for the cost of that thing?
All we can do is be patient.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. Course I bloody wasn't. Too busy ordering more of those mechanical monstrosities to tell me. I suppose you can take a look, but make it quick. Stay sharp, stranger. In these times, how many they make, machines won't ever.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
The Flaming Fist don't stand for trouble. So stay out of it, yeah?
That's why not.
Can't risk being in open view.
What are they waiting for?
Need to be cautious.
We were rescuing people.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been mistaken. Probably a drunk.
Better. I almost believed you this
Please
time.
make your way to the audience chamber.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear. That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell you. Home in no time.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
Way to the audience chamber.
Say is that the witness must have been mistaken. Probably a drunk.
Lord Gortash is
Believed you this time.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that Pete, the R. He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
You're a stranger. I don't like strangers.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
There's a high price for trespassing around here. It appears you're about to pay it.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a Finn. Tell me what
That's
you're
why
doing in
nothing's
the
gonna
house.
happen to us.
Well,
We'll tell.
Free for the taking.
Fine.
trouble now.
This guard caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try the lock of your very own cell. The guard is impassive. Your little speech was unconvincing.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a...
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
Can't keep me out. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. I don't need any attention right now.
On your way. May Lord Gortash provide.
Stay on my good side, yeah?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad.
I'm not paid to chat.
Huh?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
What do you want? I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way. Oh, for Balduran's sake, leave an old man in peace. Oh, for Baldur...
This calls for careful footwork. Just out of view. With a flick of the wrist. Let's get in and out.
Oh, for Bald...
Carry on.
God is fast.
Bathed in a 10-day. Ate all the onions. Old man Otto. Back here again. Cell stinks like an old cabbage. 3 bowls of the stew. What now? Goodness, how embarrassing. I had a heavy lunch. Welcome to Worms Rock Prison, the 5th nail, Wee Jail. What's your business? Second cell on the right. And you tell him, no seconds for supper. This here's a prison, not an inn. Hang on, I'll let you through. Should have been locked. Well, in you go. And don't feed the prisoners. Makes them cocky.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
In the house.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Broke down the door because it...
Oh, I can't really glaze that pig's the R. He wasn't even hurt.
inside.
Happened to us.
I spoke
We'll
to a
tell them
witness
what
who
happened,
says you entered the
and we'll be
house
home in no
before
time.
the fire started.
Say that. Oh, break that bloody neck!
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still
My
here.
friend means to say is
What are they
that
waiting for?
been mistaken. Probably a drunk.
I don't know, dear. I don't know.
I almost believed you this
All
time.
we can do.
Best behaviour around here. Understood?
Please make your way to the audience.
What?
You notice the gnomes.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. I'm no thief. I'm getting out of here. Take those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke. You haven't heard? An army is coming. They're saying it's unstoppable. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home. You shouldn't be in here. You shouldn't be in here.
You want a bed for the night? Find an inn. Unless you prefer a nice long rest in the cells.
You shouldn't be in...
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Text is out of our hands.
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Shut your mouth. Ravengard is a leopard. Ravengard is a...
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun. Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit.
Gortash has Ravengard on his side. That should tell you something. What? Every Duke is the same as the last. Showing up for each other in the sky for around us.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Out of sight, out of mind. Best keep your hands to yourself. Breathe quiet. Move with care. Don't want to draw any attention. That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Big day, big day. Can hardly.
All right, time to skulk about. is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. Your conviction is enough. This will be taken no further. Should you transgress again, your efforts to... Sneaking into a restricted area was a bold move.
Should have worn better boots.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Then let it be writ by the Black Hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we, will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you? Gortash is your enemy, either way. This pact may delay the inevitable betrayal, but not by much. Don't let him suck you in! Oh, he paints a pretty picture, then rips it to shreds right in front of your nose. I'll play along for now, but I'm not letting him slip out of reach. He's going to pay for what he did to me, one way or another.
Own defenses until...
Prepare an army, Hara. The Steel Watch will be mobilized. Next...
Archduke Gortash, man of the...
They will be imprisoned until they prove loyal.
Truest of soul.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with...
Have you come to behold the new dawn? What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness, but Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright. Gortash and I will ignite the fire.
Enemies within? What do you mean?
Traitors, Portier. Any who dare speak ill of Baldur's Gate or its people.
What glory our city.
Must unite under one authority. Gortash is uniquely qualified for the endeavor. Under Gortash,
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. To his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there? I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
Keep those feet moving.
It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people, but none of them have sticky fingers. They were better off sleeping in the gutter than that gentleman.
Sorry, can't talk. I'm on it. Our readers will be outraged.
You'll be getting a mouthful of sparks at this rate.
More shaking.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Well, well, well.
Invisible me.
Pigs have fought.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
won't give in. Very well. All right, Karlak. It's go time. Got it. What now? That will fit in my bag.
You got the gnome leader's head?
Damn. He's got the eyes of a rodent, and the smell to match. You did the gate proud. Almost forgot. Here's your coins. Now, keep your nose clean and your tongue still. Would hate to see you meet the same fate.
High-guarded chests from thieves.
And all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff?
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Calm down, dear.
Well.
It won't happen, I swear.
Yes.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow into him. He sees his father's flight from Worm's Rock, and hears Mizora's words to you.
Shit. Where did Gortash send my father? How do I save him?
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. Yet no contract is ended without sacrifice, Will. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you arsehole!
Choose.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Gods, I spent 7 years and never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I didn't, but the leash has been...
A moment passes.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. Don't be so hard on him. I'm pro freedom. No more pact, no more hellbound soul. Con, oh, well, maybe monster isn't so far off. Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand. Just because he's not, the absolutists worked a number on me. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched. You are an I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found a new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel... My mistress can be so capricious. The 9 hell I call the the other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Correct. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free.
The dog wags his tail, a small... He gives in and surrenders. Scratch's tongue lolls out.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword.
Keeping very well, I hope?
going to arrest us?
Doesn't
They throw us in jail.
Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment
Shame no one
and,
cares
if
enough.
necessary,
Folk don't
more
even think
severe
about it much, I
punishment.
bet.
You're having a chuffing laugh!
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. There's nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
Move along. I've got my hands full.
You must agree, this is ludicrous! How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced. Yes. I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaise Portier I'd never do it again. Ever. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me. I'm sorry, all right? It was the spur of the moment. And I'm sorry.
If you're here to report something, don't bother. The Fist don't give a damn.
The thugs are getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month, if you can believe it. You be safe out there. Can't trust a damn soul.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder, which means I've got no use for you. I need someone with a little more know-how. Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice, and that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere. Curse those
Asked me to come here. Don't you remember?
No,
Are you...
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Ois, madam.
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless Fist said she had a lead, but she must have been sucking Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Someone or something has tampered with her memory.
What were we discussing?
What's happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Nonsense, I'm fine. Madam, tell me why you're... here, and I will assist.
God, you're right. Something's wrong with her. Can you help me? I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. The Flaming Fist was my last resort. I'm so afraid. I'm so tired. I've been looking night and day everywhere I could. You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. He was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.